Bottom of the ninth. Shout out to everybody in the building. Getting back to what we enjoy doing. Let me tell you guys something. Keep putting in that work. When I'm telling you, in life, when you try to make major plays, sometimes major plays come with major delays. Shout out, we got the hot spot, we back. And I'm gonna say that again. Major plays sometimes come with major delays, but it doesn't matter. Every day is a new day to put in some type of progress, to put in some type of work. And you're not, listen, when you play the long-term game, you gotta understand that's a very boring game. We're gonna drop some videos outside of the live, but the real reason a lot of people don't want to play that long-term game is because there's no telling when it's gonna happen. So a lot of people, they will trade in the short term, try to get the most out of the short term, but then when it doesn't last, they're gonna wish they played that long-term game. Listen, I'm here to tell you, your emotions doesn't matter. The only thing that matters as a man, you gotta make the decision. Do I wanna have a family? Do I wanna provide? And that's the real question. It's simple. I just had a consultation with a client, and life really boils down to, do you want to provide? Do you want to have a family? If the answer is no, well, that takes a lot of stress. That takes a lot of pressure. It takes a lot of focus off of your back because you just living for you. You're not living for anybody but you. Understandable. A lot of men in this generation, they gave up. They gave up on procreating. They gave up on starting a family. So they're not going to tell you that, but the drive is not there because they don't plan on having a family. But to all my guys out there that plan on having a family one day, I'm here to tell you that if you give up now, you'll never have a family. And then if you give up when you have a family, you just set your whole generation back. You got to fight until the end. And I feel like when you by yourself, that's a perfect time to work on yourself. When you're by yourself. Listen, look to my left. Who do you see? Look to my right. Who do you see? This is perfect time for me to run it up. This is perfect time for me to go live. This is perfect time for me to drop my videos. This is perfect time for me to drop my merch. When it's all said and done, listen, don't put a shot clock on your life. Other people will try to put a shot clock on your life. Other people will try to put a shot clock on your success. But remember, they're just spectators. They're sideline watchers. When it's all said and done, it's you. It's all about you. You're in the game. When I make this content, when it's all said and done, guess what? If I don't hit the record button, nobody's going to make this content for me. So when it's all said and done, what do I stay focused on? I stay focused on making content, and I stay focused on less of what people have to say about me. People could talk all day. Most humans are bitter because they're not having their way. And to all my guys out there, I'm telling you, don't stop until you have your way. Because there's a huge difference in if you had your way versus if you're not having your way. See, when you're not having your way, you tend to feel sluggish, you tend to feel down. But then when you start having your way, you forget about the past, you're upbeat, you're ready to travel, you're ready to go on vacation, and then all the emotions in the past, they disappear. Always remember that. Everybody, your emotions that you feel now on the come up, the emotions that you feel now on a journey, trust and believe, when you finally having your way, it's all going to disappear. A lot of things right now are just, always remember, ATM. It's just at the moment. It's just at the moment. If you're going through it, you're going through it at the moment. A lot of you guys, you might be going through it right now in December, but that don't mean you're going to be going through it in January. And I'm going to say this again. You might be going through it right now in December, but there's no guarantee that you're going to be going through it in January. And a lot of you guys that face a lot of problems, a lot of setbacks in the year 2025, I don't know about you, but I face a lot of setbacks in the year 2025. Guess what? 2026, listen, it's all going to disappear. You're going to disappear about this. Listen, once I drop my merchandise, once everything take off, all the memories of 2025 are over. This year is coming to an end. We got to finish off strong. We got to go, listen, a lot of people do New Year's resolutions. My main thing is the best resolution you could do is act now. And I'm going to say this again. The best resolution that you can do is act now. When you act now, you're getting ahead. When you act now, you're not waiting for the ball to drop. And I'm going to say this again. When you act now, you're not waiting for the ball to drop because you're acting now. Take that step. If you want to create content, start that channel, start that page. If you started the page, get back to it. It's never too late. Listen, the biggest lie, the biggest voice, you got to understand, I don't understand why we live in a dark culture that people know is satanic. And if they know it's satanic, guess what? The devil is a hater. So if we live in a culture that promotes, you feel me, you know, the darker forces, you gotta expect that most of the masses that are followers, they're gonna be haters because they don't got God in them. God is love. A lot of people that's talking about you, hating on you, lying on you, they don't got God in them. See, when you got God in you, you want everybody to win because you understand God is the Father of us all. And we're all God's children, according to our decisions that we make. So you guys have to understand, if you're running into people hating, guess what? They hating for a reason. They hating because they're followers. They're followers of a dark system. This dark system, it promotes nothing but competition and time. That's all it promotes, competition and time. So with competition, you got people in their 20s feeling like they behind the 8 ball. You got people in their 20s feeling like, man, I'm playing catch up in their 20s. You know why? Because that's what that's what it promotes. It promotes that. You guys have to understand, listen, take your time. Take your time on this journey. The main thing on this journey is to make sure that you have your freedom. Now, let me tell you guys something. I lost my passport 2024. I got to get it renewed 2026 anyway, so I got to get it renewed. But right now, I'm blessed that if I go and get a passport, guess what? I got the freedom to leave the country. As a man, I don't care what anybody says. As long as you got freedom, you got power. Like this world, they want us to focus on power of controlling others, taking advantage of others. I'm here to tell you, if you got your freedom, you got your power. Don't crash out on this journey. Don't get emotional on this journey. Don't let anything have you feeling down on this journey. Let me tell you guys something. There is nothing that a person should be able to say that should stick with you or stay in your brain. There's nothing there's nothing. If a person said, oh, you X, Y, and Z, when it's all said and done, they just exercising their freedom of speech. If a person got something to say about you and they know you from the sandbox, they just talking. And if they just talking, we stay focused, we continue marching. And I'm going to say this again. If they're just talking, we stay focused and we continue marching. We don't have time to prove anything to anybody. Oh, listen, as a man, you have one job, and that's to go out and hunt. Hunt the way that you know how. On this journey, you'll get better with your hunting skills. But in the meantime, hunt the best way that you know how. That's all you got to do. You got to go out and provide. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And to all my guys out there that want to be in a relationship, you want to have a family, but right now, things are not looking right financially. I'm just here to say, man, don't give up on that. A lot of guys, they gave up. Got to get out. This sun is beaming. Yo, this sun is beaming. We got to go in the shade of sun. This sun is beaming. Got to go in the shade. Golly. That's one thing about Phoenix for sure. This sun is beaming. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Go up here, a nice little shaded area. Put the tripod on top. Put the tripod on top. Yo, these views are crazy. Never gets old. Bet we in the building. Listen, let me come up a little bit. Listen, you guys have to understand that trying to prove things to others is how you lose yourself on this journey. Oh man, I love this for you. See, everything happens for a reason. But I'm gonna say this again. Try to prove yourself to others. That's how you lose yourself on this journey. Let me tell you guys something. If you need to relax, relax. If you need to take a nap, take a nap. You feel me? If you need to take a break, listen, do what you gotta do, but keep in your mind that, listen, if you are relaxing yourself, tell yourself you're pacing yourself. Never feel like you gave up. Never feel like you quit. Let me tell you guys something. Stay focused before you end up homeless. My message on the way to the gym, let it breathe.